Okay guys, it's getting on 1 o'clock on Saturday. The pie is cooling nicely here, and doesn't that pie look off the hook good? Woo! Can't wait to have a slice of that. Bobby's supposed to be taking me out for Chinese tonight, so that's going to be cool. We'll have a slice of that hopefully with dessert and coffee tonight. But in the meantime, guess what? I got the big briefcase out. Rosie's in executive mode today because I've got to continue moving forward with the drawings for the outbuilding. I've had to revise all these drawings. I've now got to go outside and do an electrical load diagram, which is very, very important. But you can see here the internal layout with the bathroom and the ceiling lights here, and the fan I've spec'd in now, and the outside drop feed there, toilet, the sink, the shower, the sewer pipes all hooked up now. So the windows on the outside, I've now gone ahead and added another window over here. So I'd like to have balance there, and I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, work to be done today. We're spread out on the kitchen table, finishing the pumpkin pie, editing the video, and now saving it over there. So let's head outside, and as I like to say, cut the bullshit today, okay? The wind has wreaked havoc with this place. I've got leaves everywhere. I'm surprised the dog hasn't blown away. What are you doing? He's feeling better. He's been on his medicine for his ear. See, he almost appears to wag his tail there. If you just blink your eyes. Are you stiff? Huh? You stiff, old man? Yeah, you're feeling better today, aren't you? Huh? But believe it or not, Thanksgiving time, we're still harvesting tomatoes over here. As you can see, tons and tons of tomatoes. Everything's growing like topsy here. I have to cut back these ladybanks roses, get them worked into the fence. You can see there's still persimmons aplenty up there. We've probably taken off, probably 1,000 pounds so far of persimmons, and with the recent rain, they're really swelling up big, and they're going to get really juicy now and start dropping like bombs on people. So, oh, you can see the leaves, big cleanup job. I'm going to probably have to get up on the roofs again and get the gutters cleaned out so when the rainy season comes. It was so windy, this door that has a block holding it actually tried to close. Poor Wolfie would have been trapped, right? But luckily none of the big ass trees came over. You can see there's a lot of rotted areas up in there that I definitely worry about. But nothing really looks any the worse for wear. Yeah, it looks okay. Over here, all the trees weathered it okay. I don't have any big branches down or anything. The leaves are all down. The plum trees, it's time to go into dormancy and get ready for next season. Cherry trees. What's nice here is the little tangerines, and Kushu mandarin tangerines are coming on good there. All the citrus trees are very happy. This one was touch and go. You might wonder why I have the persimmons there. Well, they're rotten ones that kind of hit the ground, so I'm using them as fertilizer in there. And you can see some of the Robertson navel oranges. Aren't they looking good? And they will be ready for harvest in another month or so. So yeah, lots and lots of persimmons still. So yeah, let's go inside and do. Good morning, Wolf. Good afternoon, I should say. Let's go inside. Don't mind a dog do. There's probably a dog do fiesta in here. Let's pop our lights on. Yeah, plenty of dog do in there. I'll spare you that. But what you got to do now, basically this load diagram, we have this drop feed, 100 amp coming from the service panel in the front of the house. It's coming over here, it's dropping through this roof jack up here, and it's hitting this service panel back here. So what we need to do is trace the electrical loads from coming down here and going into the outbuilding coming in through the breaker, through the service panel, up and over, and down to the circuit breaker panel right here. And what we need to do is trace these loads that are coming out of here to various points, okay? For example, one of them is going to be obviously the water heater. You see the feed for the water heater that's going to sit over here. Another one's for the vanity, the light that's going to be over the vanity here. Another one's a GFI protected circuit, so if somebody's drying their hair and accidentally drops the hair dryer into a basin of water, they won't be electrocuted. And more load over here. All these circuits have to be GFI, ground fault interrupter protected. We've got circuits for the refrigerator, and of course we have the big circuit for the still. The 240 volt 60 amp still, and that takes 60 amps, 60% of the power feed when it's running has to be used for powering that still. That's a lot of current that's gone in there. But what the city's concerned about with a load diagram, they want to make sure that your breaker is balanced here, your load. In other words, you have just as much load on this side of the breaker panel as you do on the other side here. And on this side, we're going to have the water heater here and the some of the other, like a refrigerator and things. And that's going to be balanced with light duty things like, oh, pop that off, light duty things. And this is going to be removing this heater here. It's just not powerful enough for the place. But make sure that the load is balanced on both sides. So that's what we got to do now. So what I'm going to do now is grab a notebook and start tracing the circuits and get it approximately laid out, and then we go inside probably tomorrow and do a finished drawing. And once again, all the drawings are done again and ready for submission next week. I want to go away on vacation to Las Vegas and not have to worry about, you know, the city didn't get this or the city didn't get that. So let's get to work. Guys, I had to take the cover off to trace some of the circuits just to be sure. I don't need the inspector dick to come and see. Oh, the first routing from the first 20 amp breaker. You say it's gone to the overhead lights. The sucker's gone to the water heater. Really? Anyway, we got that all pretty well organized. We got everything down on paper, which is the rough outline here. It shows the left side of the circuit breaker box and the right side, like with the water heater and the GFI, the outlet string on the I think that's the west side, and then we have the east side stuff coming on. This is all pretty low power kind of stuff. The well pump only runs once in a while, and we got the overhead fan for the room and the bathroom vanity and just some more outlets. So, and then the big in feeds to the still 60 amp 240 volt 8.3 wire gauge number 8. Then we have the feed to the circuit breaker panel to 6.3 gauge, 6 gauge. So we're all set. And then our water heater 10.3 600 volt rated. So we're all good to go there. All we have to do is get this drawn out properly on paper, and we are good to go to submit a new load diagram.